everyone, I'm Christa, shamanic practitioner as well as teacher of shamanic classes, and welcome to my video talking about the shamanic use of bells, why shamans work with bells for shamanic healing in their daily activities, and why you need to work with a bell. Now, if you would like to experience shamanic healing and do your own personal healing for various health issues or to heal from trauma, I do offer live online shamanic healing sessions on Zoom. You can book a private one-on-one session with me on my website, shamanicspirit.ca, or if you would like to learn shamanism, I do teach live and interactive online shamanic classes. You can check out my class schedule on my website, shamanicspirit.ca. Okay, so let's dive into today's topic. So I love working with bells personally myself. Shamans in different shamanic cultures would work with bells for a variety of different reasons. Bells were considered to be sacred objects that had sacred healing power. So one use of the bell was for energetic cleansing, for cleansing negative energies in the environment. So if people in a room, let's say they were having an argument and they're getting heated and angry and maybe yelling at each other, okay, that anger energy can radiate off of them and fill the space with that anger energy. So the shaman would work with a bell and ring a bell around the room, and the healing sound of the bell would break up that negative energy to cleanse that anger and dispel it from the room. And the sound of the bell was so beautiful that it would raise the vibration of the space as well, so that the room, the environment, the space is holding a nice high bright vibration. The sound of bells is very bright indeed. So the ringing of the bell, the healing vibrations of the sound of the bell would fill the space with beautiful high vibrations. Also, if there was stagnant energy in a room or environment, ringing the bell would break up that stagnation. Have you ever walked into a room where you felt the energy was stagnant, or you walked into a room and you could feel heaviness or sadness or grief in the room, or you walk into the room and you feel anxious for no reason because there's anxiety energy in the room? The ringing of the bell would cleanse out all of those types of emotional energies, release stress from the environment, from the room as well, and cleanse that so it has a good high vibration. Also, the shaman would work with a bell to energetically cleanse themselves or other people. If the shaman was wanting to cleanse themselves, I mean, shamans are humans as well. We go through emotions. If the shaman was feeling a little bit of sadness, let's say, or melancholy or a bit of grief, the shaman would take the bell and ring the bell around them to then cleanse out those negative emotions that get stuck in the aura, stuck in the chakras, or stuck in a place in the body. These emotional energies can get stuck in organs, so like the heart or the stomach or the liver or the lungs, or in joints or muscles or tissues. Over time, if those energies are not released, they fester and then they can create illness. And same thing when emotional energy is stuck in a room. If it's not cleansed over time, the people that are inhabiting that space can absorb those negative emotions, take them into themselves, and they can become ill over time. So it's very important that the bells were used to cleanse the space, but also to cleanse the aura, the chakras, the body from these negative emotions that get stuck. And the shaman would work with bells as well to then cleanse other people. When other people were holding on to negative emotions, ruminating over negative emotions, and they went into the body or the aura or the chakras, then the shaman would ring the bell around the person, and the healing sound of the bell would cleanse out, dissolve, disintegrate those emotional energies and release it. All right, and bells were also used to raise the vibration, because when we think of these lower negative energies of anger, fear, anxiety, sadness, and grief, those are low vibration emotions, and that can lower your overall vibration. So when there is a bell that is ringing around you, it raises the vibration to a good bright state, raises your emotions to a high bright state, raises your mental energy from a high to a high bright space. And the sound of the bell is so beautiful that it infuses you with lightness, joy and beauty, those are high vibration emotions. So not only does it cleanse the negative emotions, but it infuses you with bright energy. And infusing you with those bright emotions, like when you hear the sound of a beautiful bell, it's like, it sounds so good, it uplifts your spirits. Also, bells were rung in order to strengthen focus and concentration. So, for instance, if your mind was distracted, and let's say you need to work on something, a work project or doing a task around the house, and your mind is just scattered and you're having a hard time settling down, focusing, and getting the job done, the bell can be rung around you to then help to clear the mind of negative thoughts, clear scattered energy out from the mind, and help your mind to be calm, relaxed, clear, and focused. Really good if you have a cluttered mind or if your mind is overactive. Ringing the bell can help to relieve mental stress, clear out that distracted energy, also help you to focus, to concentrate, and to do what you need to do in a good way. Have you ever tried to work on a project or a task and your mind is scattered and it takes you longer to do that task because you're getting distracted? You start and stop and start and stop. Ringing the beautiful healing energy of the bell then will help with that and heal that pattern so that your mind is clear to do what you need to do in a good way. The sound of the bell is also very grounding. So not only does it release scattered energy, it helps to ground your energy as well so that you're strong, calm, relaxed, grounded, and at peace. So the sound of the bell really good for grounding. And also the bell was considered the sound of celebration. So at the end of a healing session, when a shaman would do a healing session for another person, they would often ring a bell at the end of the session as a way to mark the ending of the session, to celebrate that the healing has happened for that person, and just really to celebrate that the work is now done, that a positive change has occurred, and that healing has taken place. So bells were also very celebratory. Okay, so I would like to show you some examples of bells that I work with, and then I'll show you a little technique that you can use working with bells to cleanse your energy. Okay, so one bell I have is this one here. I'll ring it for you. I'm going to try to ring it close to the speaker here so you can hear it. Okay, so what I like about this bell is it has 16 different musical tones in the bell. So it's very soft, it's beautiful, it's uplifting. I like to work with that one a lot. And another bell I have here is just a very small bell, but it has a sweet sound, and it sounds like this. Okay. So those give you two examples of bells. And let's now look at a little technique to cleanse yourself of negative emotions. Let's say you've had a stressful day and you feel worked up. Maybe you're angry, anxious, sad, and you're just feeling down in some way. This is a little technique that you can do. So you can take the bell and you can start at the head. We always start from top and work our way down. So you can just sit with the bell, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And as you breathe, just take a moment to center yourself. And then just taking the bell and just gently ringing it around your head, just nice and soft and gentle and slow. This clears your mind of negative thoughts. And helps your mind to be at peace. And then ringing the bell at your heart center. And this helps to release negative emotions from your heart and uplift your heart to a bright state, so that the mind and the heart are balanced. And then you can start at the top of your head and ring the bell for crown chakra, to cleanse your crown chakra, cleansing your third eye chakra at the forehead, throat chakra to cleanse negative words, negative tone of voice, and then heart chakra. And then working your way down to the solar plexus chakra, right where the ribs meet the sternum, cleansing solar plexus. And then working your way down to the sacral chakra, just under your belly button, cleansing that chakra. A lot of times, disempowered feelings will get stuck in the solar plexus and in the sacral chakra. And also feelings of shame and guilt will get stuck there as well. And then working your way down to the root chakra, right at the pelvic area. Insecurity, fears, worries, and anxieties will get stuck there. And then you can just ring the bell around you, clockwise direction, all around your body, just to cleanse your aura, to cleanse your body of anything else that you're holding. So you can spend as long as you need to in each area, starting with the head first, then the heart center, and then cleanse your chakras, and then ring the bell around you. Just remember, fears, worries, and anxieties can get stuck in the crown chakra. Patterns of rumination, thinking negative thoughts, can get stuck in the crown chakra. Negative thought loops, as I like to call them, can get stuck there. In the third eye chakra, fears, worries, and anxieties, especially if you have a tendency to fear the worst, those thoughts and feelings can get stuck in the third eye chakra. And then for the throat chakra, different types of anger, hostility, fear can get stuck there. And then negative emotions in the heart chakra, especially sadness, grief, worries, anxieties can get stuck there as well. And anger, resentment can get stuck in the heart chakra. And then feelings of disempowerment, anger, insecurity, low confidence in the solar plexus, as well as shame and guilt. And then sacral chakra, shame, guilt, root chakra, insecurity, as well as anxiety. So those are the common emotions that can get stuck in those areas. And then any emotional energy can get stuck in the body or the aura. So spend as much time as you need on each of those areas till you feel cleansed and uplifted. And then the process is complete. All right, so I hope you have enjoyed this video, and just know that when you do choose a bell, if you have a bell around your home, if you've got jingle bells, those work, but please work with a bell that you really like the sound of. So when you ring the bell and you're like, oh, I like that sound, work with that one. Even working with crystal singing bowls or Tibetan singing bowl, that has the same effect as bells. Those are bell-like sounds, so that also works. So bells, jingle bells, bowls, all of that is good. So please choose the one that you really love the sound of that particular bell. All right, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to do your own personal shamanic healing to heal any illnesses that you have or healing from past traumas, I do offer private one-on-one sessions. I do those online on Zoom. You can book a private shamanic healing session with me on my website, shamanicspirit.ca. Or if you would like to learn shamanism and learn shamanic journey techniques and shamanic healing techniques, I do offer live and interactive online classes. You can check out my website and class schedule at shamanicspirit.ca. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Lots of love, light, and blessings to you, and may you enjoy this beautiful day.